but we are live right now.
Well, we're about to be.
Well, we're going. So we're getting there.
We're
Al. You don't have to-
sending data.
sending packets.
We're
packets
online
of data.
on Facebook and YouTube. Still waiting on Twitch.
Yes.
Do you think if we pool together all our stimulus checks, we could buy IO? Do you think it would be enough? Or,
We
Not for the rest
could.
of the way.
Oh no!
Yeah, she gave.
Yeah. Well, with the price that Sharna is charging right now.
All right, we're live on all three, Chris.
Thank you, Al.
She's gonna start up IO again. I know she is.
No,
Well,
she's
back to
gonna-
business.
With the amount of money that they owe on that building, I don't think that version of IO will ever start back up.
It's when it's responsible decisions with financial stuff. Everything.
For those of you just tuning in, welcome to Comedy Hot Takes here on Quarantine.
1 minute, Chris.
Any artist, given an opportunity to make decisions that are linked to money is always gonna, at least 1 to 1,000 times gonna land on their face.
She's gonna smash that button.
Oh yeah. I'm just waiting for the day that IO becomes a new large-scale refrigerator for the Whole Foods across the street. It's gonna happen.
Those world's largest
Amazon is
walk-in.
Bezos is gonna walk in and be like,
Dude, this is perfect. The Chris Farley Theater. This is great for
30
our.
seconds, Chris.
I could free so many employees in here.
so many pee bottles could fit into these walls.
Adam Sandler could pee into so many
Are
bottles.
we looking on time, Al?
15 seconds, Chris.
Awesome,
With
15
the
seconds.
long minute.
This, I am
Dang.
thrilled. I'm
Time
thrilled.
is dilated right
This is the most dialogue I think we've ever had in an
5,
opening 2 minutes.
4.
Awesome. All right, well,
I
let's
could
keep
riff
it
on
going,
IO
everybody.
all day. Absolutely.
We're gonna have a
Right
great
now.
night tonight. And do you guys want to know why we're gonna have a great night tonight?
I guess.
Why, Chris?
Let me tell you, because it's Tuesday night. Those elastic lines behind your ears are permanent now. And last weekend's real best picture is the one of you holding up your vaccine card. This is Quarantine.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
That's right, I forgot
was,
there's
I was,
no chance to
I was really
respond.
expecting
I didn't know what
the
to do
game
with
show
myself.
there. I was waiting for the game show.
Right.
We stick to a script.
No, that's fair. That's totally fair. Improv is not welcome here. 100.
We already know who the winners are. Shh.
That's not how it was at the Oscars. Oh boy. Oh, ending on
Ooh, hot
Hot takes. More hot takes.
I lost.
All right, well, hello, and welcome everybody once again to Quarantine, the game show that promises we will never have Elon Musk on as a host. I am Chris Iannucci, and I am so happy to be here with all of you out there in digital land, and happy to be here with these two amazing teams that we have joining us from across the country who have decided to come on tonight for your amusement, and let's meet them right now. Coming up first, based out of Chicago, Illinois, we have the wonderful members of the podcast, the Explorers Pack. And tonight playing for Explorers Pack, give everybody a big wave so they know who you are. We have Justin, we have Ben, and we have Alonzo. And Explorers Pack, how are y'all feeling tonight? How's everything going?
Really good.
Good.
So good. So good.
So good. So good you don't even need to elaborate. All right, well, thank you so much for coming on.
Just know you
tonight.
know. So.
Explorers Pack. That's it. Saving it up for the game. We love you guys. Thank you so much for coming on, and we will see what you have in store for us tonight. But your opponents this evening, let's meet them too. Joining us from across the country, we have the wonderful Polyam Lingo, and tonight playing for Polyam Lingo, we have Michael, we have Casey, and we have Julia. And Polyam Lingo, this is your first time on the show tonight as well. How are you feeling this evening?
Lovely.
Wait, we're fully vaccinated. We're ready to go.
Yes, we are.
Yes.
Really, as a team. I did have a tummy ache earlier, but I'm feeling better now. So thank you so much.
Okay.
Oh, thanks.
Awesome.
Yes,
well, thank you.
goodness.
Thank you so much. We care. So, all right. Well, thank you both teams for being here, and we are gonna get to your game in just a second. But first, there would be absolutely no game if it wasn't for the wizard behind the scenes, the man behind the curtain, my brother, our tech guru, Mr. Al Iannucci. Al, how are you this evening?
Fantastic, Chris. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you so much for asking. It's been a busy week. We've had a lot of stuff going on, and looking forward to a good game. And I hope you've been having a good week as well.
Fantastic week, and we got a great couple teams on, and I'm anxious to see the outcome.
Yeah, I think Al was very excited tonight because he remarked earlier that both teams have incredible webcam crispness,
Yes,
webcam quality.
it's nice.
So,
It's good to see that they really prepared and they put on their best faces for the evening.
yeah, and that's what makes him the best in the business. It's an eye for detail. So thank you, Al, for everything that you do, and we will check in with you later on in the show.
Perfect. Good luck, teams.
All right. Well, and so for those of you who have never seen the show before, first of all, thank you so much for joining us tonight. We know that you're going to have a fantastic time. But you may be saying to yourself, Chris, how's this dang old show work? Well, I'm going to explain it to you because in front of me, I have a series of lovingly handcrafted trivia categories that we here at Quarantine the Game Show have prepared for our two lovely teams this evening. We're going to ask these teams said questions. Now, if the team gets the question correct, they get the allotted points. If they get the question wrong, or if they run out of time, that means we give the opposing team a chance to steal for half the amount of points. Now, along the way, we have a few extra games that we've cooked up for our teams to see if we can shake them up a little bit, see if we can get them get those creative juices flowing. But most importantly, at points throughout the show tonight, we are going to need help from you. Yes, you, our lovely audience at home. We may be asking you to chime in on our chat and help pick things up along the way, starting right now with our very first audience suggestion. So get your fingers moving because we're going to need you to type in our chat, no matter which platform you're watching on. We're going to need a suggestion from you. And that suggestion is someplace that you would really like to visit. Now, I know the world has been topsy-turvy, obviously, but forget that there's coronavirus. Forget that there's such a thing as money. If you could visit any one place in the world, where would it be? Well, give us an answer to that question. Type it in the chat, click send, and we have some of our fantastic team waiting to take your best answers, and we're going to use them for a little something further on down the line. But for now, let's get started with our first category of the evening. So we've been doing this pandemic, we've been doing this quarantine thing for quite a long time now, and I feel like we have all gotten to be pretty expert at finding ways to keep ourselves isolated. But some people are just naturally better at it than others. Take, for instance, this man who we're going to show you a picture of right now. His name is Mauro Morandi, and despite pandemic, he has lived alone on an island in the southern Mediterranean off the coast of Sicily named Budelli since 1989 when his catamaran crashed there. He was in the news this week because the Italian government is actually asking him to vacate the island because they want to make it into a public space. But for the last 30 years, he has been the island's sole caretaker, and he's gotten such adoration from the locals around the area that they've taken to calling him the Italian Robinson Crusoe. Now, that's a great nickname, but personally, I think it's a little bit dated. He makes me think more about Tom Hanks from Castaway, except he's the Italian Tom Hanks from Castaway, which means that his best friend on the island isn't a volleyball, it's a meatball. So we are going to take a page from the book of Mauro Morandi, but unfortunately, sometimes when you're stuck on an island, you don't always get to have as good of a time as Mr. Morandi has for the last 30 years. And we're going to quiz our contestants on a few people who have had some terribly bad experiences on islands in our first category called Trouble in Paradise. Now, we flipped a coin before we got started tonight, and Polyam Lingo, you were going to get the first question of this category. Now, all questions in this category are worth 100 points. Stealing gets you 50. Two teams, y'all ready for this?
Ooh, yes.
Ready.
Yes.
All right, let's go. This is your Polyam Lingo. This is your first question for 100 points. In 2017, roughly 500 people found themselves desperately trying to escape the Bahamanian island of Great Exuma after being duped by Fire Festival organizer Billy McFarland, who, among other lies, convinced concertgoers that the site of the now infamous music festival was being held on the once private island owned by this criminal. Who did Billy McFarland say used to own the island that Fire Festival was on?
Is O.J. Simpson, guys. He had some trouble after he got. I don't know.
Wait, the football player?
Well, also star of that Naked Gun and the Hurt.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I think
He had a prank show. He had a prank show too.
I'm sorry. I think I might be with blinders on about this. So if you guys have other suggestions,
I love this bit. I want to say Bernie Madoff, maybe.
Oh
I'm
my
gonna throw
God,
that.
that's a smart answer. That is someone who reads newspapers.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
that name sounds important.
I mean, he recently died.
I know Childish you know, he said something about Bernie Madoff in a song that he sang to Israel. So I think it's pop culturally relevant.
All right, you guys got a few more seconds, and I do need an answer from you.
Julia, I think yours is better than mine. So let's see.
I don't know. I want to win. I don't care if that's a tie.
Oh, okay. This is perfect.
Okay, I do need an answer from you. So, Polyam Lingo, what's your final answer?
Bernie Madoff.
Bernie Madoff is your final answer?
Sure.
Unfortunately, Bernie Madoff is not the criminal that we're looking for, which means Explorers Pack, you can get 50 points if you can name the criminal that Billy McFarland lied about.
Wait, ready? We already know.
Yeah, we
know
do actually know it. So,
But wait,
so
but
do a
wait.
bit right here, Justin.
Wait,
Do a bit.
wait. I want to show because everyone thinks I'm the dumbest person on the show. I wrote this 2 minutes ago, right when you asked the question. I don't think I spelled it right, but it says Pablo Escobar, so I didn't steal the answer when Alonzo texted me. I swear to God, I knew it.
I said, I'm pretty sure it's Pablo Escobar. And he said, I know. And I said, how?
Yeah, there's no way he knew that. Yeah,
A lot of trust going on this team.
Who goes
So
for Pablo Escobar?
I'm not smart. I'm not
Pablo
smart.
Pablo Escobar, final answer?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
well,
I'm sorry. Just what were you saying? You watched one episode?
No,
or what?
I was saying I've watched that Hulu documentary 4 times because all the
Right.
other ones seem too intense for me, and this one has fun stuff in it. So I know my fire. I know my fire
he's
festival.
Dr. Evil.
All right. Well, Explorers Pack, congratulations, because Pablo Escobar is the correct answer for 50 points, putting you on the board. All right. Fun documentary to watch, too, especially if you like very upset hipsters.
That's not how
so-
I would have described Pablo Escobar, for the record. Anyway, whatever.
Technically a criminal. Technically a criminal.
Technically,
All right.
yes. Whatever. It's fine.
Yes. All right. Let's see. Explorers Pack. This one is still yours for 100 points. Your question. This site, located in the middle of the Susquehanna River in Pennsylvania, wasn't a desert island, but it quickly became a deserted island in 1979 when a partial meltdown at its facility made the location the most significant nuclear energy accident in the United States. What was the name of the location?
Oh no.
Chernobyl Light is my first guess.
I said Love Island. Have you guys seen that show?
Ooh, I love Love Island.
Mhm,
Yeah,
mhm.
100%. Okay, a nuclear site in the middle of Pennsylvania.
So we're not
Area-
talking about a romance show. Okay.
Well, no, here's the thing. A nuclear site in Nevada, Area 51. So Nevada was like a late state. So maybe this is like Area 27 or 28 or something.
Oh, you think it goes on? Okay, yeah.
Okay, if there's an Area 51, there's definitely an Area 50. There's an Area 49. There's no one I would say, let's just name this Area 51. I'm just saying they're numbered for sure. Area 27, that's my
town. I don't know any towns.
I mean,
Area 27 town, I think. Yeah.
Give you a few more
Area-
seconds, and I am going to
Area
need an answer
27
from you.
town.
I think that's right. Yeah.
That is right.
Area 27 town.
I had a
Area
selective
27.
upbringing when it came to history and stuff in school, so it makes sense. I'd buy it.
Yeah, we're gonna
All
go
right.
what he said. What did you
Mhm.
say?
Area 27
town.
town.
Area 27
Or
town.
Ville.
Final
Or,
answer.
or wait, if it's Ville or something like that, I want that too. Area 27 city.
Townville.
name. Yeah,
Yeah,
Townville.
yeah, city
the
unit.
greater
We will
lower
share that.
township. The greater lower township of Area 27ville.
Exactly. You get it. Yeah, 100%.
All right. Well, as great of an answer as that is, Explorers Pack, unfortunately, that is not the correct answer that we're looking for. So I know, shocker.
For all for you guys.
Yeah.
My heart's broken.
Look, we didn't get the first question, but we just got to sit back and let them tear each other apart.
Oh, we will. We will.
It will eventually pay off for you. All right. Well, that means Polyam Lingo, you have an opportunity to steal for 50 points. Can you tell me the name of the site of the America's largest nuclear disaster?
Okay, listen. In the beginning of the pandemic, I was on a Meryl Streep streak, and I did decide to watch the seminal classic Silkwood with Kurt Russell and Cher. Cher did win the Academy Award for this. That's beside the point. Silkwood, if I've learned nothing.
Okay, I do need an answer from you.
Hold on. I don't
It's
know.
3 Mile,
going.
right?
Keep
It's
going.
3
At
Mile.
some
But-
point.
okay,
at
wait.
some point.
Green Mile? What did you
3
say?
Mile. 3 Mile.
3 Mile? Okay, great. That sounds good
Final
too.
answer.
Yep.
Yes.
Final
yes,
answer.
Yes.
Michael, that is correct. 3 Mile Island is the name of the nuclear site that almost
Wow.
melted down.
But
So
I don't
great
know
job,
how-
Polyam Lingo, putting you on the board. All right, Polyam Lingo. This one is-
Are we allowed to curse on this? Are we allowed to curse on this show?
Yeah, why not?
Oh, fuck that. That makes me so mad.
What? You don't watch a bunch of user experience design videos based on nuclear site reactors?
I thought you were doing a bit about the film 8 Mile, and I was gonna be.
It's called style, Justin. All right, Polyam Lingo, this one stays with you for 100 points. This is your question. In 1974, Hiro Oona, a World War II Japanese Army intelligence officer, shocked the world when he was discovered to have been hiding out in the jungle on the island of Lubang in this country, some 30 years after Allied forces had liberated it, seemingly unaware that the war was over. What country did they find this World War II straggler on?
I suck so BuzzFeed. Oh no, guys.
Oh.
Like, so you have to have seen some kind of World War II reenactment movie.
I did, but it was.
What are countries that are just like super isolated and like?
Be dumb, guys.
I will say too, for both teams, I can repeat any part of the question
Please.
if you need me to.
Yes. When was he found?
He was found in 1974.
Oh no! Is it Japan? Is it Japan?
Did anyone go to Canada before 1974?
I mean, me personally, I wasn't born. Ryan Reynolds. Ryan Reynolds is the answer. Ryan Reynolds. Or
You want to go with Ryan Reynolds?
Driver Baby? No. Drive? Who's that guy?
Ryan Gosling?
Yes!
These are people. And we are looking for countries.
He found that guy and he was like, "Do you want to make a movie?" And then he did it. And I think okay. So I think that's
A few more seconds, and I do need an answer, but I do want to see where this goes.
Just guess Vietnam. It's always Vietnam.
No, because that's okay. Fine, Vietnam.
Final answer, Vietnam?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, the answer was Ryan Gosling. No, Vietnam is not the correct answer, which means Explorers Pack, you can get 50 points if you can tell me which country they found a Japanese straggler on.
I think I know this one again, guys. I'm crushing today.
Oh no.
No, okay,
what is it?
I'm watching Archer right now, and I think there's a story just like this, and I think they reference this story in it because he's in the Philippines in the episode, either Philippines or Puerto Rico or something.
Oh.
Philippines would make more sense.
Puerto Rico.
Philippines would make more sense. I don't know.
Do you think Puerto Rico and the Philippines are close to each other, Justin?
Okay, I just want to say that you can't make fun of me because I've got now one answer, and I think I might get two. So shut your dumb mouth, Benjamin.
All right,
It's
Explorers Pack, what is that answer? Is it the Philippines or Puerto Rico?
It's Philippines. It's Philippines, I think.
Philippines. I know we'll never forget the harrowing battle to liberate Puerto Rico from the Nazis, but the Philippines is correct.
I know.
Oh
Oh my God. Okay, everyone making fun of me for pushing out Puerto Rico. I knew it was an island with a P, so shut your mouth.
They did it on
for Puerto Rico.
They did it on Archer. They did it on Gilligan's Island. They've done it. It's a trope they've done quite a bit with the Japanese soldier. All right. Well, anyways, congratulations to Explorers Pack. That was 50 points for you.
Justin
Let's go
specifically. Congratulations to Justin.
Yes.
Well,
Justin specifically. All right, Explorers Pack. This one stays with you for 100 points. This is your question.
Darn.
In April of 1814, after suffering massive military losses while trying to invade Russia, Napoleon abdicated his throne and was forced into exile on this Mediterranean island until he escaped a year later. What island did they send Napoleon to?
Hawaii? Hawaii's the first
oh my God, Justin, what kind of Zoomer education did you have? It's so
I
bad.
went to public school. I know Hawaii's an island. There's a lot of them. There's Honolulu. There's the one with the volcano.
I don't think we need to
Couple other
Don't they all?
ones. Okay, we're just putting Hawaii. I'm tossing it out there. We're pitching things. This is a pitch room.
No wrong answers until you give me a wrong answer. That's
Right,
what
I do know
That's
it,
the
so
rule
I'll
here.
hold it in my pocket, and then I'll give it, and then...
You know
so, yeah.
the answer?
Yeah, I think I do.
We're a team. Say it.
Well, that would give you the win here, because you're going to say it first. You're going to say, like, I'll take this, I'll say the final
Okay,
answer,
here,
and I'm
you
going to
say
sit
it.
on it.
You say it. I'll be quiet. Alonzo, you don't know it. What is it?
Well, a couple more seconds, then one of you's got to say it. So.
Love Island again. So Ben.
Love Island as well. Okay, yeah, it's not that. I think this is our final. It's Constantinople.
Okay, so Constantinople
Oh,
or
there's a song
Hawaii
that goes.
or Love
Okay,
Island.
well, it's not or in this case. It's
Okay, we'll
Constantinople.
go with Constantinople. When he says it's Hawaii, you're gonna look so dumb.
Yeah, okay. Let's get the egg on my face. All right. Let's see.
All right, so Explorers Pack, final ansor?
Constantinople.
I'll answer.
Constantinople, final answer. Unfortunately, Constantinople is not
You
an island.
stupid
So-
idiot. You dumb
not-
fool.
That is not the correct answer, which means Polyam Lingo, you can get 50 points if you can tell me where they left Napoleon.
Chernobyl.
Okay. Do you guys listen to the Beach Boys?
Uh-huh.
they saying off the Florida Keys in the place called Kokomo. I'm just like, that's like where my heart is. I feel like it's Kokomo.
Chris, did you say it was Mediterranean? What?
I did actually.
No,
I did say it was
it's
Mediterranean.
Like Florida. When you think about Florida, it's like
You see, again, I'm trying to win. I'm
it's
trying
like
to win.
Italy without the foot, Julia. That's Mediterranean. Okay, fine. Is Italy?
All right, I
Italy
do need an answer from you.
Huh?
Oh,
Yokomos.
gosh.
No, wait. Kikomo's. What's that thing the fox is saying?
All right, I do need an answer. I gotta call time.
Go ahead, Julia. She didn't fucking do that.
Nothing.
Oh,
Okay,
Kokomo.
that's
Kokomo.
Kokomo. Final answer. Unfortunately, Kokomo also not the correct answer. The name of the island was Elba, the famous island of Elba, where they left
Jessica's
Napoleon.
Island.
Elsa?
All right, well we've got
Jessica.
Elba, like Idris Elba, but
Oh.
without the Idris.
Oh.
Hey,
That
Chris,
makes a lot more sense to these teams. I can tell.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't
It's
want to
just-
be
Oh.
that person, but my mother has been texting me because she's watching. Hey, Mom, I love you. She wanted to text me the answer to the last question, and then she said Guam, and then when we said the answer was something else, like something stupid like Puerto Rico, she said no, and she Googled me this. So I'd like to challenge the answer to the last question because my mother says it's Guam.
I can tell your mom because I researched a couple of World War II strikers. Hiro Uono was actually found in the Philippines, but there have been a few found in Guam as well.
You
But
know
if
what?
she'd like to have a
That
conversation
name,
after the show?
Shochi Yokoi. So, Mom, way to embarrass me. Great.
Are we gonna
Put her
lose
under
the
the
few
bus.
points that
That's
we
all right.
have?
Hey, we've still got one more question left in this category, y'all, and it's still about islands. So let's stick with Polyam Lingo. This one is going to be yours for 100 points. All right, this island, the 5th largest of the Hawaiian archipelago, isn't as much of a tourist destination as its neighbors, but before 1969, its most notable claim to fame was the leper colony that was established on the island as a means to quarantine what was a highly contagious and often fatal disease. Can you name the Hawaiian island?
Motorcycle Diaries. Gabriel Garcia Bernal was in this movie, guys. Come on,
Good ass movie.
get
It's a
into
good
it.
ass movie.
It's so hot.
Young, sexy chick.
They all just got serious, y'all. This was...
I worked in
And you
Hollywood.
better get this one right because Justin is a Hawaiian Islands expert. He's already said that. So
Fuck. Okay, there's Honolulu. There's other ones. What are the other ones?
Yep, that was it. That was my list.
That was it. That's all we got. Okay.
Oh no. Is Hawaii one?
Sure.
No, it's a Japanese word.
I think Hawaii is.
Uwu, there's
No,
Uwu.
Oh,
Hawaii,
Hawaii.
not
Yeah,
Hawaii.
cool. Yeah.
Don't give him any answers, Ben. Stop.
Why is one?
Volcano. We have
Is there-
computers. We could cheat. I don't want to though.
Testing.
Honolulu.
hello. Oh, I'm sorry, everybody. Hold on one second.
Can you hear
Hello?
that? Chris, you hear that?
Al, can you hear that?
Yeah.
I'm getting some feedback on my
Hold
end.
on. Oh,
It's like a distortion.
It's Hex. Phantom.
Hello, Al. Can you hear that?
yeah, we're getting someone's cutting into the feed, Chris.
Can you do something about that?
Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna knock him out. All right. Go ahead. Go back to the game.
Okay. Sorry, everybody. There's a technical glitch. All right. So, anyways, that won't count against your time. So, Polyam Lingo, a few more seconds. Can you tell us the island where the leper colony was on Hawaii?
Damn it.
Hawaii.
Gabriel Garcia.
Why? Did you say that, Nicole?
Yeah, I mean it's the only one that's not Honolulu that I feel like
Great.
is an island. So
Cool.
I say do it.
Final answer?
Yes.
I'm sorry. You're cut out. What was your final answer?
You know what it was. You know.
Kauai? Kauai?
Kauai.
I don't know.
Kauai, final answer. Unfortunately, Kauai with a K. Kauai is not the correct answer.
No,
So
guys, I didn't know what you were saying. You
that
made
means
stupid-
Explorers Pack, you can get 50
Let it lie,
points
Casey.
if you can very quickly tell me the name of the island that the leper colony in Hawaii was located on.
This is gonna be tough because I've chosen as a life goal to never learn a thing about Hawaii. Like I abstain from all Hawaii knowledge, so I'm gonna have to defend you guys.
I know 3 Hawaiian islands, and that's it. I know Hawaii.
If one of
Maui,
them's
and
Kauai, that yeah.
I think
Well,
those are all
and
just
I-
cities.
I don't
think
know-
we've only said cities so far.
No, Hawaii is an island. Maui's an island, and then I think,
Oahu.
like,
There's
like-
Oahu.
There's
Oh,
Oahu.
That was
And then
That's the biggest
there's-
one.
There's Molo or Molokai or something like
All
that.
right, Explorers Pack, you're gonna have to pick one because I do need an answer. I gotta call time.
Which one of those feels like the smallest? Molo, Oahu, Maui, or Hawaii? Which one?
Oahu's the biggest we can start with. Let's try Molo, because I've never heard of it.
Molo? Molokai or something like that? They talked about it.
I need a final answer. I gotta call time.
Molo.
Final answer.
Molo.
Molo. Molokai Island is correct for 50 points.
They just talked about all the Hawaiian Islands in a recent segment with Roman Reigns on the WWE network. Come on, Vince!
What is this?
Against all odds, the underdog on his own team, apparently, Justin.
Dude!
Are you actually smart, Alonzo?
This is like,
all right.
This is crazy, because in the last, last week, I've watched Archer, I watched a Firefest documentary, and I watched a segment about Roman Reigns. I don't know how this is happening, but I'm very...
Hey, but lucky you. All right, well, we're going to keep plugging forward. That's the end of the first category in round 1, and we're going to give our teams an opportunity to score a little extra points in our next game that we're calling Staycation, because we spent so much time staying at home, and sometimes... especially now when we're not sure what's going on with the world outside, you might want to stay just a little bit longer. And we just heard some very tragic stories about people who thought they were going to paradise and found something completely different. So we're going to give both of our teams an opportunity to say no to leaving and going outside, because you never know what's going to be out there when you get there. So we asked you, our audience, for some suggestions of places that you would like to go if you had the opportunity, the means, the motive, and whatnot. And we're going to take 2 of those suggestions. We're going to give 1 to each of the teams. And as a team, they're going to have to give us their best explanation for why they absolutely do not want to go to this location. So be as specific to the location as you would like. Now, when they're done doing their rant, you, our audience, are going to vote on which team did it better, and the winner is going to go away with 200 extra points for their team. So we're going to take our suggestion. Let's go with Explorers Pack. You were going to get the first suggestion. And Al, did we get a suggestion of a vacation spot that we can give to Explorers Pack?
They're going to tell us why they do not want to go to Italy.
The entire country of Italy. So you've got a lot to work with there. We'll give you about 60 seconds, Explorers Pack. And please tell us why you are not going to Italy.
Okay.
First off the bat, Italians. We're just going to get that out of the way.
Second off,
I just want to point out, my last name is on the Zoom, right?
Yes, hello
Ben
there.
does not like them. But second off, can I say I don't mind Italians. I hate wine and pizza, and that's very stereotypically in Italy. So, yuck.
Can we
Don't
get
like 'em
serious, please, guys?
Yeah, sorry. I'm sorry. We're doing bits.
Have you seen the show Outlander?
No.
Okay, basically, this girl gets sent back to the past in Scotland. What if that happened in Italy?
Yuck!
When you go to visit and you think you're gonna go to paradise, you get sent back in the times, and guess what? Roman times, you're gonna be a gladiator. You're gonna die.
Mm-hmm.
You wanna die?
Yeah. Everyone's gonna be naked.
No.
Everybody's gonna be dying.
Everyone's
That's
gonna
no good.
And there's gonna be
Naked,
dead in the
dying,
water, and
pizza,
you're gonna die.
wine.
Italians. If I want a free flight to Italy, I would rip it up in the airline's face. It's pure garbage.
I would refund it, but it's the same idea. I would still not go to Italy using that ticket.
Any places, any geographical places shaped like footwear, garbage.
It's gonna smell like a foot.
Spoken like a travel expert.
It's a boot.
Yeah.
The whole
place.
place is a boot.
Well, we get it. We get it, Explorers Pack. Nobody's going to make you go to Italy, okay? But we still have another team on board here, and they're going to have to shut down somebody else's invitation. So, Al, please tell Polyam Lingo where they're being offered a whirlwind vacation to.
You are being offered a all-expense-paid trip to Australia.
Australia? Well, Polyam Lingo, wouldn't you just love to go to Australia?
Well,
Yeah.
you ever seen the spiders there? Have you ever seen the vermin that they have there? I don't want to get eaten alive.
Yeah, I mean, I would go to Australia, but I just love my guns just so much, and I just could not part with them for even a minute. So I don't know if I could. Yeah, I don't know if I could ever go.
Spins the other way. I mean, I can't.
What about this?
The toilet.
What about this? All the Hemsworth brothers are already here, so it's like, what can
The
Australia
best
offer?
exports.
Yeah.
That land has been bled dry for all it's worth. The Hemsworths are gone.
Also, what if you develop a Australian accent and you'll be like Nicole Kidman and you just can't drop it in any role that you're cast in?
I mean,
No one talks about that. No one's talking about that.
Have you seen Nicole Kidman pre-glow up? Like that is what Australia's breeding. Like that kind of, you know, the ugly Hemsworth is still there because he couldn't it.
Right.
Could he marry Miley Cyrus? No. Could he get a personal trainer to bulk up for Thor? Nay.
No, and that's why you're staying here.
Also, all the criminals went to Australia to build a colony. So I'm not a criminal. I'm an American, and I'm a patriot.
Yeah, I would never
All
go
right.
to a place where like a bunch of like ex-British colonists just went and like destroyed an indigenous population for their own gain.
Absolutely
That would be
not.
like a ridiculous
Be terrible.
basis
Be
for any
terrible
kind
for
of culture.
be terrible for the
So
entire
American.
culture. Well,
Yeah.
now that we've insulted not just one but two countries, we're gonna leave this up to you, our audience at home, to decide on which team was nastier. So here's how this works. You're gonna vote for which team you thought did the best job ranting about why they are never gonna go to their respective countries. If you think that Explorers Pack did the best job, you're gonna type the number 1, just the number 1, into your chat bar, and you are going to click send. If you think that Polyam Lingo did the best rant, then you are going to put the number 2, just the number 2, into the chat bar, and you are going to click send. That's 1 for Explorers Pack, 2 for Polyam Lingo. We got a fancy robot that's going to count up all of your votes, and we're going to give the team that gets the most an extra 200 points. And looking at the scoreboard right now, I believe, back me up on this one out, we are tied 100 points each.
It's 150 to 50. Explorers Pack.
150 to 50. That's right. Okay. That's why we have Al on the board. But
Remember, folks,
it's a tight game. The tight game. So 200 points will make a difference. So get those.
You should all be watching Samoan segments on the WWE Network.
I don't understand Justin's media consumption or how it translates to success.
Sorry.
Well, speaking of media consumption, we are going to take a quick break while we tally up these votes, and we will be right back after a quick word from our sponsors.
The all-new Subaru Forester. Stronger, smarter, and more spacious than ever before. Our state-of-the-art technology and impeccable 5-star safety rating makes this an SUV in a class of its own. Other SUVs can cost $20,000, but not the 2021 Subaru Forester. MSRP starts at $30,000. So yeah, you can't afford it. Instead, why not steal it? Here at Lowe's, we have everything you need to hijack your very own Subaru Forester. Crowbars starting at $19.95, ski masks as low as $10, and wire cutters for just $1.50. So head on over. Our knowledgeable Lowe's associates will help you find everything you need to perform your very first hot wire. The Subaru Forester. Steal yours today.
And we are back. And a big thank you to our sponsor. And, you know, speaking of automobiles, speaking of cars, well, now that the restrictions are starting to be lifted in some parts of the country, everybody's getting their vaccines. Hopefully very soon we will be able to have somewhat normal summer. And part of that means hitting the open road. But how are you gonna get out there? Well, you could, like our ad sponsor suggests, hotwire your own ride and just go out and see the world. But maybe you want to find the right car for you. So I think that we should take a moment right now to quiz both of our contestants, both of our teams, to see how well they know their car brands in a game that we are going to call Driver's Ed. Now, here's how this game works. This is not a trivia category. In front of me, I have a list of 12 different cars, make and model. Now, I'm going to give each of you individually the name of a car, and you are going to tell me whether or not this car actually exists or if it is a car brand that I made up. So you will each get 2. If you get the question correct, you get your team 100 points. Getting it wrong gets you no points whatsoever. Make sense to everybody?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Easy peasy.
Great.
We have
So
questions about Gossip Girl instead.
that's a whole different show that we're doing later on that comes on after this one. All right, great. So again, you're gonna tell me if this is a real or a fake car. So let's start off with Michael. Michael, this one is for you. Tell me if this is real or fake. Your car is called the Suzuki Mighty Boy. Real or fake?
Yes, it is so real. Yes.
Michael, that is completely real for 100 points. And Al will put up a picture of it so you can see exactly what the Suzuki Mighty Boy looks like. That's it right there.
All right.
Mighty Boy.
All right. Justin, you're going to tell me whether or not this is a real or a fake car. Justin, your car is called the Honda Mango.
The Honda Mango. I think that's fake. I hope it's real. I hope I'm wrong, but I'm gonna say it's fake.
You're betting against your own best interest, Justin. Unfortunately for you, but also unfortunately for you, the Honda Mango is fake. I made that one up, so that is 100 points for the Explorers pack. All right.
I'm disappointed,
let's go
but it's fine.
over to Casey. Casey, you're going to tell me whether or not this is a real or a fake car. It is the Toyota Grand Eagle. Real or fake?
Aren't made in America, so they're not patriots. So why would they say an eagle? It would be
Good.
Rubik's Cube or sushi or I don't know what other else. It's fake. It's fake.
You need an answer from you though. Saying it's fake.
Fake, Chris.
Okay, Casey, you don't have to yell. You're right. It is fake for 100 points. All right.
Oh,
Come on my show. Yell at me.
Yes.
Tell me my questions are wrong.
I would never do that.
All right. Let's go over to Ben. Ben, this one is for you. Your car is the Mazda Bongo. Real or fake?
Another really cool car that I wish existed. That is like it has to have the
Mazda
actual
Bongo.
percussion.
Don't screw this up, Ben. Don't screw it up, okay?
I want it to be real, so I'm gonna say it's real. I manifest.
All right, Ben. Somebody here has clearly read The Secret because the Mazda Bongo is real for 100 points.
Yes, I'm gonna buy one. Okay.
Whoa! Look at that.
And that
Not
is
like a
it.
tiny drum
right
at
there.
all.
All right, let's go over to Julia. Julia, this is your car. Real or fake? It is the Kia Cool. The Kia Cool.
You see, now I have a problem because everyone has gotten theirs correct so far, and now it's on me, and I'm really nervous about that. And I'm gonna say the Kia Cool is fake.
Julia, you have definitely not upset the rhythm because the Kia Cool is fake for 100 points.
Hamsters. There was never a hamster.
All right.
Pass that
pressure
buck.
on Alonso.
Alonzo, please tell me if this is a real or a fake car. Your car is the Nissan Friend Me.
Don't screw it up. Don't you dare screw
Come on,
it up.
Alonso Car Ramirez. Yes.
I will de-level you.
Can you spell that out?
Yes, it is the Nissan FRIEND -ME, the Nissan Friend Me.
There's a collab with Mark Zuckerberg.
I'm gonna say that's fake because if it's real, then I don't want to live on this planet.
Well, before you leave, at least finish the game, Alonzo, because the Nissan Friend Me is in fact a real car.
Oh!
So, no points awarded for that one. All right, let's start back up at the top of the order. Michael, this one is for you.
That's a hot
Michael.
car.
Michael, your car is the, I'm sorry, I lost my place here. The Toyota Deli Boy. Real or fake?
I mean, all my car models have boy in them, and I don't.
Luck of the draw.
It's yeah, totally random. This one's fake though, so.
Unfortunately, the Toyota Deli Boy is a real car, Michael.
Show me the Deli Boy. I want to see the Deli Boy.
I'm with Alonzo.
Show him the Deli
that's a
Boy.
Deli Boy.
And doesn't it just look like a Deli Boy?
100% Deli Boy.
Nah.
Then no points on that one. All right, let's go over to Justin. Justin, this one is for you.
Hideous world we live in.
Justin, please tell me if this is a real or a fake car. Your car is called the Suzuki Dutchman.
Okay.
Real or fake?
I am. I don't know, but I'm gonna say it's real based off the fact that the last two were fake, and Suzuki doesn't know what the fuck they're doing. So you know, it feels like they would just toss a random name on a car, kind of thing.
Two things, Justin. The last two were real.
So then I'm gonna call this one fake.
I don't do these in any particular order. The Suzuki Dutchman is fake, so unfortunately, Justin, no points were awarded on that one.
Can I be honest? I forgot what I said. I don't even know. If I'm wrong.
Well, regardless, we got to move on. All right, let's go over to Casey. Casey, this one is for you. Your car is called the Mitsubishi Lettuce. real or fake?
This time we're all getting them wrong this time, Casey. So yeah.
Cool. Oh, cool kids do that.
Well, I Love Chicago and Let Us Entertain You is huge in Chicago, and it's very real. I applied for several waiting jobs for Let Us Entertain You brand. Lettuce is real, it is a vegetable, and god damn it, it's a car.
And you believe it is a car. Well, Casey, it is a real car, so that is 100 points for Polyam Lingo.
that
You're
wasn't
right
the
there.
game.
Show them the lettuce.
The lettuce. That car looks
That is a lettuce, right?
lettuce.
All right, let's go to Ben. Ben, this car is for you. Your car is called the Mazda Scrum Buster. Mazda Scrum Buster.
Chimneys? This car sounds like it sweeps chimneys.
This car is anti-scrum, busted up. Okay, that makes sense. So I'm picturing some sort of snowplow like thing to bust through scrum. However, I haven't heard of scrum existing post 1955, so I'm gonna say that it is not a car. The Scrum Buster does not exist.
What is?
Ben, it does exist. So unfortunately, there's no points.
Dick Van Dyke as a car. It's a scrum bus. Yep, that's Dick Van Dyke theory.
That looks like you can stick a penny in it and it'll do little wheelies across the floor. Pull it back and watch it go.
And you did great anyway.
Thanks.
Well, all right, let's go over to Julia. Julia, please tell me if this is a real or a fake car. Your car is called the Subaru Dingo. Real or fake?
My whole sense of reality has been shattered in the last 2 minutes. So I really, I feel like I'm gonna say fake just by odds. I'm gonna say fake.
Well, you can't always play the odds, Julia, because as I said, there's no rhyme or reason to the order of these things. But you are correct; it is a fake car, so that means Polyam Lingo gets another 100 points. All right, we got one left. We got one left, and it's for Alonzo. Alonzo, please tell me if this is real or fake. Your car is called the Honda Life Dunk.
Honda Life Dunk.
Life Dunk.
Can you spell that?
LIFEDUNK. Life Dunk.
It makes a difference, guys.
Shut up.
It
Use
does.
it in a sentence.
It does, because it could be LYFE.
Right, and that's stupid. No one would do that.
But someone, wait, but someone would do life dunks? Are you saying for sure it's real?
I'm gonna say yes, it's real.
It is real, Alonzo, for 100
Wow.
points.
Wow. Dab on those haters.
Yeah, freaking give it to him, dude.
Give it to him.
A Patronum.
And that is what it looks like right there. That is the Honda Life Dunk.
They're all
Oh, just cars that got cut in half.
yeah, they're all boxes that have wheels.
All right. Well,
European.
anyways, that's the end of the game of this particular game. But Al, I think I definitely have been not keeping track of the score here. So can we get a score total on? It's been back and forth, so many things going on. And can we get a quick score total for both of our teams right now?
Sure. The Explorers Pack has 450, and slightly in the lead with 550 is Polyam Lingo.
Love prevails.
All right, and
Love
that's for the record. That's exactly what I had. So I am a great host.
Really?
But also, Al, do we ever get a total on who did the best at our last improv?
We
game?
did, and by one vote, Polyam Lingo took it.
Which means Polyam Lingo is getting another 200 points added to their score, bringing up to 750.
I'm afraid this
Horseback
is
in
gonna be.
shambles.
But
be a
fear
win
not,
rate while-
Explorers Pack, because you have an opportunity, both teams have an opportunity right now to win an extra 200 points because y'all have just seen some amazing sounding cars. Some of them are real, but there were a couple of fake ones in there. And we're going to give both teams an opportunity to sell one of these cars that does not exist in our next game called Rideshare. So here's how this is going to work. I'm going to randomly select one of the fake cars from our list of cars. We're going to give one to each team. Now, as a team, you are going to have to give the audience your best used car salesperson pitch as to why this car is the car that you should be taking off the lot right now. Feel free to use whatever the car is called to describe some of its features and some of its big selling points, because whoever sells their car is going to get their team an extra 200 points. So I have randomly selected two cars. We're going to go first with Polyam Lingo. You're going to get the first car off the list here. Your car is the Suzuki Dutchman. So please, if you could sell to our wonderful audience the Suzuki Dutchman.
Guys, I think we should overthrow this and be Meryl Streep trying to sell the Subaru Dingo, because we can sell this. We can. She got nominated for an Academy Award. But if you guys want to go in a different direction, it's fine. But
I just think a Dutchman, I mean, you're going to be flying, right? I mean,
sure. Hi, I'm Meryl Streep. You might know me from films such as that one where a dingo ate my baby. But today I'm here to sell you a Flying Dutchman.
Meryl, I have all these friends and children with their various balls and nets for their sports games. What could I possibly do?
Might I interest you in a Flying Dutchman? In the coast regions, there's a story about a Flying Dutchman. There is, because there's a seafood restaurant called the Flying Dutchman in Houston area. Anyway, the Flying Dutchman was like the Pied Piper, and he'd take little children onto a ship and he'd sail away with their dreams. And you, as a busy single mother, Diane, wouldn't you like to go off on the Flying? Wouldn't you like to have the Flying Dutchman take all your children and their various balls away from you, so you can have an evening to yourself?
Oh, I can be a real woman again.
I'm doing Meryl Streep in The Devil Wears Prada and talking in my normal voice and saying, this is fashion, this is culture, this is camp, this is car, and that's what you need. Why own a boat when you can own this ugly ass car?
We got the full Streep. All right, awesome job, Polyam Lingo, and awesome job selling the Dutchman. All right, but you are not to be outdone. The Explorers Pack is going to have an opportunity to sell their car, and you have been selected to sell to our audience the Honda Mango. So please sell away.
Okay, so you come into the shop and you're like, guys, I'm in an impasse. I've had a Suzuki Dutchman and I hate it. It's the worst car.
It's a piece of shit car.
Yeah, I'm sick of having to tell people the name of it because it sounds like a sex thing. I'm looking to trade it in. So, what do you got? Well, we've got the Honda Mango. First thing you see, it's got 7 wheels. 7 wheels means it goes faster.
And all of those wheels, instead of like bolts in the wheel, it has a bunch of mangoes in there. Just a bunch of
fruit-based car, so it's sustainable.
Hey, want to not kill our planet? Get a mango.
Or do you Dutchman? You'll get that look in their eye when they talk to you about it too, like when they see that you're not driving a Mango.
But here's the thing. If you want to kill our planet, you don't think buying millions of mangoes from your local grocer will kill your freaking town? You're taking all of the mangoes from all of your friends and family. That's gonna kill their spirits. If you're a bad or a good person, the Honda Mango is the shoe for you.
And it comes in all mango colors: green, red, yellow,
and a mix between the three.
Nice. Between the three. So we got the full Streep, and now we got the full Mango. All right. Well, great job, both teams. Excellent work there. And but it's not up to me to decide which team did it better. It's up to you, our audience at home. So the same rules as before apply. If you want to vote for Explorers Pack and their wonderful Honda Mango, then you're going to type the number 1 into the chat, click send. If you want to vote for Polyam Lingo and their Dutchman, then you are going to put the number 2 in the chat and click send. Once again, we're going to tally up your votes, and it is still a tight game. So 200 points could go a long way to make or break this game. So please get to voting, get to sending, and we're going to count those up, and we'll get back to those in just a bit. But we're going to move into our next category right now. It's the weather's getting better out right now, and everybody's getting into bird watching. Is a big.
Chris, we're getting that interruption.
And we're getting that feedback again now.
What's going on?
I think I'm tapped into the frequency. Chris, are you there? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm here. Who are you?
Oh, it's just my code name is Hex Phantom.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I'm coming at you from the dark web, Chris. I've been trying to reach you for quite some time.
Okay, I'm sorry, Mr. Phantom, but we're in the middle of a game show. I don't know what the dark web is or who you are and why you're here.
Oh, you cheeky little bastard! I know who you really are. Chris, should I call you QAnon?
No.
Quarantine Q. I got it all figured out, friend.
I am not Q from. I'm not that 4chan guy Q. Okay, I'm sorry. You're completely. You're
Oh, is it so wild? Is it so wild to think that couldn't happen?
I'm sorry, Hex Phantom. Okay, you're acting really crazy right now. I'm gonna need you to get off the show because we're in the middle of doing a thing right now.
Even all your contestants, they know the conspiracy that's going down. I know they do.
Oh, okay. Well, if we give you a second to just say your piece, will you leave the show, please?
Okay. You don't believe me? That's fine. That's fine. I'm wondering if your contestants even know.
Is he Gossip Girl?
I think I gotta ask them a few questions to make sure they're up to date on all the conspiracy theories going on in today's world, man.
Okay, contestants, please remain calm. I do not know who this person is. I'm definitely not Q, but he has some questions for you about some conspiracy theories. So please.
We've been over this. We've been over this, man. Okay.
Okay. Please do what you gotta do. Then please leave. All right.
Okay. Who are these teams that we have?
We have Explorers Pack and we have Polyam Lingo. So.
All right, Explorers Pack. You ready for some straight fire conspiracy theories? I'm gonna need the correct answer to this one. Yes.
Hell yeah, absolutely, 100%, sir.
Okay. In direct violation of an arms embargo, the Reagan administration secretly facilitated weapon sales to a Middle Eastern country. They then used these profits to illegally fund right-wing rebel groups in Nicaragua. What was the name of this scandal?
Oh my God, it's too easy, honestly.
Yeah, it was the Iran. It was the it's the show that like kind of is. I do know the answer.
No, you don't. Because
I do actually know.
Last time you said it was.
It's called, have you ever seen Snowfall? It's on FX. Probably not because it's rated TVMA. Too old for you.
I'm not allowed to watch that. You're right. I'm not allowed.
Exactly. You can't watch it.
I can't watch Snowfall.
It's the Iran Contra.
It has David Diggs. It's Iran.
Yeah, the Iran Contra.
Iran.
Is that Ben? Is that your final answer?
Yes. Yeah.
Is Iran in the Middle East? It's in the middle.
Austin.
Okay. I'm just
I think that's their final answer, Hex Phantom. Yeah.
Correct answer. The government didn't want you to know about it. Reagan kept it under wraps until it was exposed. All right.
Well, congratulations. She's got 200 points. Explorers Pack.
Oh, nice.
Very easy question.
This one's for you. Okay.
Oh no, is he?
A classified government study known as MK Ultra paid prisons, hospitals, and colleges to run human experiments. Allen Ginsberg, Robert Hunter of the Grateful Dead, and perhaps even the Unabomber were all part of tests using this experimental chemical.
JFK.
It was the acid test.
It was acid. Yeah, it was like it's a recreational
What is it
drug.
called?
Oh, right.
Like,
I
don't know. Fucking acid? I don't know. Iran.
Like...
It was called Iran. Iran.
That deadly stuff Iran.
Is acid your final answer?
I think it was acid.
Yeah, it was the acid test. We all know this. I watched Strange Long Trip.
Okay, fine.
Okay, all right.
I love documentaries, and I won't find out.
Diethylamide, also known as LSD or acid, was the correct chemical the government was experimenting with. And they did it to us without us even knowing, man.
Okay, calm down, Hex. All right, fine. That's fine. You've proved your point. Do you have another question for us?
All right, back to the other team and their lame code name they're using. You ready?
Hey, it's an entire podcast.
That was harsh. It was harsh.
Rebrand.
Not a code. I paid like $40 for that.
All right, what is your question, Hex Phantom?
In 2006, the U.S. supplied a massive amount of merchandise into the black market, hoping a money trail would lead to a takedown. Despite not supplying cars, nicknamed Operation Fast and Furious quickly lost track of their merchandise. What did the U.S. supply to the black market?
It was guns, wasn't it? It was a big old blunder. Yeah, because the government is already terrible at tracking down guns. So it makes sense that they would also fuck that up pretty bad when they just pour them out there.
Michael probably knew that because he loves guns.
Oh.
That's why I'll never go to Australia. Is that your final Explorers Pack? Is that your final answer?
Yeah, guns.
Are you sure?
Final answer is guns.
I wrote. Okay.
What'd you write, Boot? What'd you write, Justin?
I just wrote. I wrote 2006.
It was guns.
It was guns.
Thousands of them, and they turned up at crime scenes everywhere. The government, man.
All right, Hex, come on. This got to be over soon, right?
Okay, last question. Polyam Lingo, you ready?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Attempting to gain information on an international fugitive, the CIA launched a vaccination campaign for hepatitis B. The real purpose of this campaign was to track the DNA of everyone who came to be vaccinated. Who was the U.S. trying to gain information on?
Listen, can I say, I thought we were supposed to like stay away from conspiracy theories and like not engage. I thought that was the strategy.
Julia, I have no control over what's happening right now. Okay, it's clearly a rogue agent who has invaded the show.
Chris, I'm not blaming you. I'm saying that people know the answers to things and I don't, and I'm saying that's why.
Fair point, Julia.
Hey, we just watched Framing Britney, I think collectively as a society, and like haven't we done enough?
It's
to
the.
They're
learn?
looking
Is
for
it
Britney.
like?
Are
Is
we
it like the
looking for her?
gays?
We know where she
The
is.
gays?
Horrible
You want to go with the gays?
Yeah,
Okay.
or something, right?
Are we
Like that's
talking
who the
about
government wants to track.
shoegaze, like shoegaze music? Are we talking about the gays? Like, what's her face, the redhead? What are we talking about?
I think I read somewhere that people like to be reduced to a singular.
Oh,
That's fair.
heteronormative
That's fair.
nomenclature.
Michael,
Yes.
I think you're as a queer person. I think you should give that answer. I don't feel comfortable.
LGBTQIA plus. Go ahead.
So I do need a final answer from you, though.
Yeah,
What were we-
like queer people. Is that the answer? Final answer.
Final answer?
Fortunately, that was not this time.
I know.
Maybe many other times, but the hepatitis B campaign was not
Hey,
to
Mike
get
Anderson.
information on the gays.
So that means Explorers Pack, you can get 100 points if you can answer the question.
Come on, you have to know.
Just him. Just Osama bin Laden, Justin.
Osama bin Laden.
Whole campaign for just one guy.
Osama bin Laden, I'm calling it.
Not his like family.
It's
not
the
anybody
only
else,
person.
just him.
It's truly the only person that I know that the government's ever like looked for individually.
It's
So
not one
Osama.
person.
The other
It's a
one.
group of
Then it's his family, Osama bin Laden and friends. It's a full sitcom
friends.
reoccurring and
Chris, that was a spin-off we were
Show
gonna do.
ever.
yeah.
All right,
ABC
so
could
I-
not give them a spin-off.
We do need a final answer from you, Explorers Pack. So
But Roseanne Barr got a show.
Russian.
Yeah, no, I think Justin's got it right. Yeah, I
It's
think
Osama bin
Laden's-
Laden and family.
Mhm.
Osama bin Laden and co.
The gays.
final answer?
Yes,
Osama
yeah.
bin Laden. It happened in Pakistan.
Wait, was it really?
Yeah. They
it
were
was
trying
correct.
to get DNA from his relatives. So
Are
they
you
could
joking?
What?
What?
Come on! I did not know it was. I didn't.
Hey, no. Hold on, sorry. Hex, no, I'm not. Don't contact me on 4chan, Hex. No, I'm not Q. Don't contact
on
me.
4chan for him to contact you, Chris?
No, I am not. I am not. For the record,
You might not be
everybody-
Q, but this is fishy as hell. Like I don't know what's
Or
happening.
X.
But
We're all on
Well,
a list now.
fish-
Dang it.
shady.
Fishy or not, we have definitely had some points moving up and up on the scoreboard. And after that game, I believe, looking at my scoreboard right now, and Al, back me up on this one. Are we at a tie right now?
950 to 950, bro.
950 to 950. It is neck and neck, and there is only one thing that is going to break this tie, and that is the audience vote on who did the best job of selling their cars. So was it the Mango or was it the Dutchman? Who sold their car, Al? Please tell me.
Was it Chadwick Boseman or was it the old
Sir
Are you
Anthony.
calling us Sir
Chris,
Anthony?
Al, what was the
Am I
answer?
calling you Anthony?
we gotta go with
Hopkins?
the
It was a
Mango.
Great career.
Oh,
The
yes.
Mango
Yeah,
won it.
Anthony
wheels,
Hopkins
easy
wins
win.
again.
Means
Anthony
Explorers Pack gets another
Another one for the
200
big
points
guys.
added on to their score, which means they're slightly in the lead with 1,150 points to Polyam Lingo's 950. But it is not over yet, and it is still very close, and there is still much game to be had, and we are going to get to much game after a quick word from our sponsor. Please enjoy this ad.
I should probably get going.
You're right.
Yeah.
Whoa. There's a lot of people outside.
What? How many?
Like, just too many. It's kind of freaking me out.
Let me see.
Need to describe amounts more accurately?
There's gotta be a better way.
Well, now there is, with numbers. Remember, when you want to say an amount, you can always count on numbers. Paid for by the council to remind you that numbers exist.
Welcome back, and a big thank you to our sponsor. Now, we are about to enter round 3, where our questions are worth 300 points. Stealing gets you 150, and we have but one category left to go. And we're getting close to what feels like some amount of normalcy in this country. Mask restrictions are being reduced a little bit. We are getting vaccinated, as we said before. People are getting out and about, but it's been some time since we've had some social interaction on a grand scale. And I think a lot of people might be getting a little apprehensive because they don't know how to people anymore. It's been very awkward if you've been staying inside your house this entire time, doing everything over Zoom. And so I thought we would take this last category of the game to remind our contestants and the folks at home that sometimes people, even famous people, can do things that they come to regret. So we're going to ask them some questions about some very awkward moments in history in our last category of the evening called cringe benefits. So this category is all about people in history who have made mistakes on a grand scale. So this first question is going to Explorers Pack. Explorers Pack, your question for 300 points. When singer Ariana Grande took to Instagram in 2019 to show off her new hand tattoo, she quickly found out the Japanese characters that she had chosen didn't spell out the phrase 7 rings as she had thought, but rather they spelled out shichirin, which means this.
Boy, I remember hearing about this story, and I always love stories where people get permanent mistakes like that.
You guys remember when she licked that donut?
That's what I was gonna say. I was
Yeah.
the donut.
Mm-hmm.
It was a hard toss-up between this one and the donut.
I don't know. I don't know if the donut has anything to do with her tattoo, but it might.
It could very well could just say, "You will lick a donut," and she read that as a prophecy. Well, I have to follow my tattoo now. It's destiny. It makes sense. She's spiritual in that way.
Do you think it's about one of her like significant others?
Can you repeat the Japanese?
Yes. In 2019, she showed off her hand tattoo on Instagram, and the Japanese characters that she had selected were supposed to spell out 7 rings. But unfortunately, they spelled out shichirin, which means this.
So wait, what language is it?
It is Japanese.
Okay.
If you're using Google Translate.
No.
Just say that one more time and just a little louder and clearer. Okay.
A little closer to the mic.
I'm
A few more
getting into
seconds.
my phone. No,
I do
I'm not
need an answer for you.
Okay, I have it. Sorry, I'm writing it down. I drew a picture of a donut. So this is my answer.
Okay.
I don't know if this is the fact. I
do you got,
don't know.
Alonzo?
Yeah.
Is it like dumb or foolish? I don't know.
Final answer?
Oh, I like that.
Oh,
Yeah, I like foolish.
Wait. Wash bucket. That was a joke on Community where somebody got a tattoo in a different language and it said wash bucket.
Sure. Final answer, wash bucket?
No, I think foolish. I like foolish.
Fuck
better.
you guys.
Foolish.
Okay.
Final answer?
If it's wash bucket,
2019.
Justin, I'm gonna level with you here. It's neither of those, so you don't have to feel too
okay.
bad. But unfortunately, it's not the correct answer, which means Polyam Lingo, you can steal for 150 points if you can tell me what Ariana Grande accidentally got tattooed on her hand.
This is so easy. We just have to guess a word in the English language. This is so easy.
I think it's
These are
appropriating
easy
Black
points.
culture.
Yes.
I wish I knew or cared enough about Ariana Grande to follow any of this, but I just don't. Pete Davidson, what other mistakes has she made?
You're losing
Mariah
so many
Carey's irrelevant, which is not true. Thing.
All right,
That
couple
is
seconds,
not
and I do need a
true.
best guess from you.
What about
No,
What?
go ahead, Julia.
Yeah, Julia, whatever you say will be our guess.
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say ugly. I don't know.
That's
Ugly
okay.
final answer?
Yeah, ugly.
Unfortunately, ugly is not the correct answer either. It said charcoal grill. She accidentally got the
Okay.
word charcoal grill tattooed onto her hand.
That's kind of nice.
All right.
Fuck
Well,
you.
no points
Is
awarded
that
to
Pete
either
Davidson?
team.
Yeah, I drew a
Slightly
picture of
better.
Pete Davidson eating the donut.
Nice. All right, well, Polyam Lingo, this one is going to stay with you for 300 points. The Australian military had an awkward moment in the international press during the Great Depression when a machine gunner unit was dispatched to farmland in Western Australia to put down an invasion of 20,000 of these native Australian animals that were destroying crops in the area. However, despite the firepower, the army was overwhelmed and they were forced to retreat. What animal did the Australian army lose a battle with?
Gotta be koalas or kangaroos.
Tasmanian devils?
No. Oh no, the answer to this.
I'd be okay.
Oh.
See that documentary?
Koala would be like the slowest
You're the
fight.
man. You didn't pick the right answer, sir.
Is it like llama? No.
No. What? Llamas?
Alpaca. Tasmanian devil, I feel like is.
Sounds right.
Is it an animal like that, Mike? You think? Kangaroo.
When they don't have drugs, they're like.
I mean, I'm fine. I'm fine guessing like.
Okay, Tasmanian devil. Julie, you're the
Or
smartest
wombats.
of all of us.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But
I didn't
wombats
know
are,
any
like,
of these
endangered,
questions.
aren't they?
Wombat?
They're endangered
Wombat?
anyways, I think.
Julia, you sounded so confident about
No,
Tasmanian
I
devil.
was asking Michael. He said he saw a documentary.
Michael, you saw a documentary.
I would say llamas or something.
Pressure's on. A couple more seconds, and I do need an answer from you.
Julia.
I don't, you guys, I answered the last one. Casey, can you answer?
I will always answer, but it will mostly be wrong. Okay, I think it's a kangaroo because they kick people.
Okay.
I do need an answer, so kangaroo is your final answer?
Yes, it's a kangaroo.
All right, Polyam Lingo. Unfortunately, it wasn't kangaroos, which means Explorers Pack. You get 150 points if you can
Fucking
name
llama.
the animal. Alonzo
What are
has
you
his hand
thinking?
up.
What do you
I
think?
do know it, but Ben, it's all you, baby. It's all you.
Well, I was at first gonna say kangaroo, but because it like not only Kangaroo Rebellion sounds like a real thing, but it also sounds like a clothing brand. It just makes sense. But I think maybe
Justin, you're doing the best right now. You're being quiet. That's good. All right.
I'm waiting to give you the right answer because I have it.
It's gonna be emu.
Oh wait, really?
that makes
Final
sense.
answer?
Yeah, I could see
Wait,
that. Those things are vicious.
because I
Nasty
drew
little fuckers.
3 animals and one was an ostrich. I also
Yep.
drew a turtle and then a cow.
Look at just the
Those
sheer
are-
lethal
and-
power
and-
in that
and-
drawing too. Yeah, that's
And is that your final answer?
Yes,
yeah,
it is.
emu.
Okay. Well, Justin, those are all very nice paintings, but yes, that is correct. The emu. It was known as the Great
Well
Emu
done.
War.
Wow.
So that
Lost
is
to some
150
fucking
points.
birds.
They would like put collars around individual emu to lead them back to the pack.
Although I will say, I forget.
So much about it.
Where
You
is
don't know the name of it.
coming from?
I think it was.
couldn't
I think
remember.
it,
All I remembered is that they had long necks, and that's a lot of animals. Okay.
Ben, I think it was you. I think it was you who said
Michael.
Kangaroo Fight, and I think Kangaroo Fight is a great name for a ska band. So keep
Cool
that
as
in the
hell,
back of your
yeah.
mind
Yes,
as we go
absolutely.
forward. All right, this next question stays with Explorers Pack. This one is for 300 points. Everyone has a slip of the tongue now and again, but few have done it as publicly or with such consequence as this businessman who in 2015, while doing an interview about his late wife, excused himself for a bathroom break and without realizing his microphone was still on, accidentally admitted to committing murder.
Oh, I know this because it's absolutely my favorite documentary. It's incredible. It's called
Watch
The
it.
Jinx on HBO. You should check it out if you haven't already. His name was Robert Durst.
Oh.
Yeah,
You sound pretty confident about that. Is that
I
your
am
final
because
answer?
I fucking love that show. It's so good.
Could have been OJ.
Could have been a collab. It could have been a collab.
All right. Well, you're absolutely correct. Robert Durst is the correct answer for 300 points. Great job. Explorers Pack. All right, let's go back over to Polyam Lingo. This one is for you for 300. In 1631, Robert Barker and Martin Lucas, the royal printers in London, were dragged before the royal court and publicly lambasted because it was discovered that the most recent copy of the King James Bible forgot to include the word not in the passage about the 7th of the 10 Commandments, accidentally encouraging churchgoers to commit this biblical no-no. Which of the 10 commandments did they forget to put the word not in front of?
Oh.
Covet thy neighbor's wife. Is that? I feel like that would be the most humorous one.
And I will say, just because I read that one kind of quick, it is the 7th of the 10 commandments. That was part of the question.
Shall not. You shall not.
Oh.
covet thy neighbor's wife or whatever.
You see, you're from Texas. What's the Christian?
Listen, I'm Catholic too. It's a real chicken egg kind of thing. I don't know. Don't use.
I feel like
don't go against your mom and dad. Don't kill anybody. Don't fuck up. Lip sync for your life. Don't fuck it up. Is the thing that
Yeah, don't have bad thoughts, and then the next one is don't have bad thoughts.
Don't touch it. Don't look at it. Don't think about it.
Right.
Don't covet her.
And
don't
then it's
fuck her.
don't fall in love. You control
Don't
who
get
you fall in love with.
That
Don't-
isn't down feathers, and that's
Yeah.
just like my personal. Anyway, this is getting off track.
And then
Okay,
there's four rules that are just guilt.
It's all guilt, cover to cover. Michael,
Yes,
it's all guilt.
I think it's
covet
covered.
sounds right. Covet thy neighbor's wife.
Covet
Thy neighbor's wife is the final answer.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, this particular version of the Bible still said not to covet thy neighbor's wife, which means it is not the correct answer. So, Explorers Pack, you can get 150 if you can tell me the answer.
So there's the first, thou shalt not buy a Suzuki Dutchman. There's number 2, thou shalt not go to Italy. So that's the
railing against the Suzuki Dutchman.
It's thou shalt not commit adultery.
That's coveting your friend's wife.
Very religious.
It's separate.
I believe
Thou shalt not commit adultery. That's the seventh commandment. I know that.
So it turned. Oh, that makes sense. The upper.
Yeah, thou shalt not commit adultery.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
the seventh commandment.
Christianity is a swinging religion.
Baby, grown up Catholic motherfucker. Yeah.
Justin knows his religion, I guess, in that answer. So it is correct for 150 points.
You wrote this game show for me. I've never done this well on any test.
I don't think we've ever had a contestant on who has been so shocked that they've gotten so many questions right.
I've always thought Justin is dumb. I'm shocked too.
All right, guys. We have
one
one last question in the category, and this one is going to stay with Explorers Pack. This is also for 300 points. This 20th century president was ridiculed in the press for weeks after claiming he had been attacked by a rabbit that evaded Secret Service and swam towards his canoe while he was on a fishing trip. To prove he wasn't lying, the president went so far as to provide a photograph of himself beating back the killer bunny with a canoe paddle. Who was the president?
President who killed a bunny?
He didn't kill the bunny, he just swung at it with a boat paddle.
The bunny tried to kill him. Yeah.
So, I don't know, who would kill a bunny, you think, as a president?
A bunny sent on behalf of Osama bin Laden would make sense. So I'm thinking George W. Bush.
I was thinking either one of the Bushes because, first of all, cameras.
Yeah, I was gonna say pictures. It has to be somewhat recent.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm gonna say
in the last 100 years or so. Narrows it down.
I agree with my teammates. George W. Bush.
Yeah, I'm gonna say George W. Bush.
George W. Bush, final answer?
Yeah,
I guess.
Unfortunately, you would expect it, but no, it is not George W. Bush, which means, Polyam Lingo, you can still get 150 points if you can guess the president.
We did 9/11.
It's Jimmy Carter, and I know that. So he put solar panels on the White House. God damn it, he was a great president, but they just knocked him down until he couldn't do it. And maybe that bunny had something to do with it. I don't know, but it's Jimmy Carter, and I believe that. If either of you would like to contest this.
Oh, no, the defense rests.
I do have some evidence just in case it comes up.
It is. All right, I do need a final answer from you, and it sounds like it's Jimmy Carter.
Yes.
Casey, very, very solid answer on that one because it was Jimmy Carter for 150 points. Yes, a great president in some eyes, or according to The Simpsons, according to The Simpsons, history's greatest monster. But either way, that is 150 points for Polyam Lingo. And that is the end of round 3. That is the end of our categories. And totaling up the scores right now, I have Polyam Lingo. Al, please back me up on this one with 1,100 points.
Correct.
Oh no.
But in the lead with 1,750 points,
Yes.
I have the Explorers Pack now. Look, that's a little bit of a lead, but it is definitely not comebackable, and we're going to give Polyam Lingo one last shot at redemption because we are about to walk into the final round.
Okay. But run rate is going to be counted.
All right, now, Polyam Lingo, pay attention because here's how this is going to work. In front of me, I have a trio of questions. They are all very difficult questions, but they have a varying degree of points awarded based on how hard the questions are. There's an easy one for 500, a medium for 750, and a hard one for 1,000 points. Now, right now, you are behind by Al. I'm terrible at math, so please help me. 650 points.
650 points, Chris. Yep.
Yeah.
So you will.
I mean,
So you will have to answer either the medium or the hard question for 750 or 1,000 points, respectively. If you get one of those questions right, you will take the lead and you will force Explorer's Pack to choose one of the remaining 2 questions to try to win the game. If you get the question wrong, you'll get no points, which means Explorer's Pack will win. Now, it is up to you to decide. Do you want to go for the medium question for 750 or the 1,000 point question?
You could also go for the easy one and just know you get it right. Like that's that's comfortable.
How many
I will
points
say,
was
they
the
are
easy
all-
question worth?
They're all hard questions. Even if you got the easy one right, you would still lose.
How many points is the easy question worth, and what is their lead at the moment?
The easy question is 500 points. You were down by 650.
Okay, so even if we get the highest, even if we get the hard question, they could still just get the easy question to win. So we should go for medium. We should go for medium because we can't prevent them getting the easy question to. Okay, so medium.
All right, excellent math
That
skills.
was
Michael.
that was super strategic.
Yeah, that was
very strategic. We would not think like.
Oh, thank you. I don't know. I do. So.
Throw our opinions in there. Great.
Okay,
Yeah,
so Polyam Lingo, this is your question for 750 points.
Okay.
Possibly the lead,
Okay.
possibly the game. Are you ready?
Um,
I heard a no.
sure. I was-
All right. So
Nice.
here is your question. These immortal lab-grown human cells have been at the heart of the development of both the polio and HPV vaccines, as well as numerous other medical discoveries, since they were first unwittingly obtained from a cervical cancer patient at Johns Hopkins back in 1951. What is the name of the lab-grown cells?
Oh, of the cells, it's some woman.
It's Henrietta Lacks.
Henrietta Lacks.
Right, Henrietta Lacks. But what are the cells called?
Was it?
They not stem cells? No.
Right, that's what I was thinking.
No,
But
they
you
were
can't
cancer. No, they were cancer cells, weren't they? That.
I
were they
mean,
not?
yeah, but can you repeat the question, Chris? Sorry.
Absolutely. These immortal lab-grown human cells have been at the heart of the development of both the polio and HPV vaccines, as well as numerous other medical discoveries, since they were first unwittingly obtained from a cervical cancer patient at Johns Hopkins back in 1951. We are looking for the name of the cells.
Right.
Like
Oh, did the
glucose and stuff.
cells.
It has to be like Lax. It's like Lax. Oh, it's named after her, I thought.
I don't even know what a cell would be called.
Listen, you're not trying to help them.
I know. I'm just
I
trying.
was just going to say, Justin, you know this is helping.
I'm trying to think because
Okay.
we can.
Yeah, think out loud with your muted.
You've got roughly 30 seconds.
What was the
No,
name of the
Oprah
woman that
was
was?
great in that, and we'll just
Henrietta
we'll
Lacks.
Take a minute.
Casey?
I'm sorry. No, you're right. I know. I'm getting lost in the sauce. Okay.
I'm just kidding. It's fine. I don't know what it is. It's some
well,
kind
then
of
just
Lax.
just do it.
Lax cells. I mean,
All
that
right, couple
that's
of-
not a
couple
bad
of seconds
guess.
tonight. Couple
Like
of seconds. I
lax
do need an
cells?
answer from you.
Henrietta
Yeah, we'll
Lacks.
say Lax. Lax.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Final answer?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I need your final answer. There was a lot
Oh.
going on there. Final
Lax
answer is
cells.
yes.
Lax cells.
Lax
Lax
cells.
cells.
Lax cells.
Yeah.
Final answer. They are. You guys were so on the trail of that one. They are known as HeLa cells.
Oh, HeLa cells.
HeLa cells.
Oh,
You
yeah.
knew.
How do you know this?
You knew the patient, but you didn't know the medical term. So unfortunately, I cannot give you the points, which means I cannot give you the win, which means Explorers Pack, you have snuck ahead and you are tonight's big winner. And Explorers Pack, we're going to get to you in just a second. But first, we just want to give a big thank you to Polyam Lingo for coming on tonight. We really hope you guys had a great time. Y'all were great. And
So fun.
thank you so much for joining us this evening. Michael, cheer up, buddy. You did an awesome job this
Perfect.
evening.
Michael needed this.
Okay.
But and thank you all so much for being here. But we're gonna bring this over to Explorers Pack. Explorers Pack, tonight you are our great big winner of the evening, and we don't like to let our winners go home empty-handed. And Al, can you figure out a way to patch back on Hex
Hold on.
Phantom?
I'm gonna
Because I
bring
think
back his signal if he's still there.
This is
still
how
there?
computers work,
Hex
and I
Phantom.
think
Hex
he's got a
Phantom?
little something for our big winners tonight. Hex Phantom.
I'm coming back, Q. Look, I appreciate all you've done to expose the truth here on your show, and I wanted to provide that to the winners here tonight. So, you're going home with a beautiful book on the truth here tonight.
Oh.
Bible?
Oh no.
It is
Getting a
choose
Bible?
your- It is a choose your own conspiracies book. It's an adult choose your own adventure book, and that is for you. Congratulations on your win, and thank you to Hex Phantom. I guess is the right phrase to use, but again, don't interrupt my show ever again.
Stay vigilant.
Okay,
So
all
long, Mr.
right, thank you.
Phantom.
All right, well,
Bye, Mr.
Explorers
Phantom.
Pack, that is for you. Congratulations on your big win. Bye, Mr. Phantom.
Bye, Mr. Phantom.
And Explorers Pack, thank you so much for coming on tonight. Great job. We hope you had a fun time. And also, I believe you wanted to tell our audience a little bit about your podcast. So please, vamp.
Yeah, we have a D&D podcast called The Explorers Pack. We just finished up Arc 1, and we are currently in like a little bit of a hiatus between Arc 1 and Arc 2. We're recording Arc 2, but we're dropping some kind of goofy episodes every other week. And it's a blast. I'm the DM, and Ben and Alonzo are both players, as well as Kristen Aviles and Stephen Dion. Stephen is a part of Quarantine the Game Show, and Kristen.
Yes, Stephen Dion, one of our fantastic writers here at Quarantine.
Yeah, of course. And Kristen was too weak to come on the show for some
Called out
Kristen.
Kristen.
Some shade being thrown.
Yeah.
So where can they find it? Where can they find it, Justin?
Anywhere you look for a podcast, Apple, Spotify, Podchaser.
And you have a whole pod network, right? Audio Mint is.
Yeah. I started Audio Mint a few years ago, or a year ago. And a bunch of us do a bunch of shows on there. I have a show called This Is Gonna Work. Me and Ben do a show called Wrestling History 101, hence the WWE knowledge. And Alonzo, do you want to talk about?
Yes.
Yeah, go for it.
Kristen, the person who didn't show up. We do a show called Real Ghost Fake People, where we talk about spooky things and scary stories, and we have callers call in with their own scary stories, and we give them advice. It's normally really good. It's not. We don't just tell them to run away from their problems, but mostly it's that.
Awesome. All right. Well,
right now, and we're coming back soon.
Great. Well, be sure to check out all of those wonderful podcasts, including the Explorers Pack. And if you saw our posts on Facebook, Instagram, you can find links out to them. We'll share some links later on down the road for those as well. Speaking of sharing links, thank you so much to everybody who joined us tonight. If this was your first time, thank you again so much for staying with us this evening. We hope you had a fantastic time. Be sure to follow us. We are here every Tuesday night, same time, new teams, new characters, new ads, new trivia, but it's the same old fun. And we can also be found on our website, www.quarantinethegameshow.com. We also have socials at Quarantine the Game Show on Facebook, Instagram. We're on YouTube. You can find us literally anywhere, and please do. So please like, follow, and until we see you all next time, as we like to say every week, stay safe, stay sane, and take care of each other, and have a wonderful night. Thank you all so much for joining us. Thanks, right?
Yeah.
The truth! The truth is here! Finally.
I've never been more happy to be so.
Who brought the Bible nerd?
I
Choir boy
cannot
Justin.
believe this show was so
Justin